Stop everything. For the next few moments, I ask you to step beyond the noise of the world and turn inward. Hidden within the center of your mind lies a tiny, mysterious gland, a key to a vision that most humans never access. The third eye, the pineal gland, the seat of inner sight. This is not a metaphor, nor a dream. It is the doorway to a deeper reality, a place where perception stretches beyond the limits of your ordinary senses. What you are about to explore could change the way you see yourself, the world, and the very fabric of existence. Listen carefully, because the truth is waiting for those willing to awaken. In the quiet depths of the human skull, nestled like a hidden jewel within the brain's intricate labyrinth, lies the pineal gland, a tiny, pine-cone-shaped organ that has captivated mystics, philosophers, and scientists across millennia. Often revered as the third eye, this enigmatic structure serves as a bridge between the tangible world of flesh and the boundless realms of inner vision, where intuition whispers secrets of the universe and perception transcends the ordinary senses. Imagine it as a dormant lantern in the cavern of the mind, awaiting the spark of activation to illuminate paths unseen, revealing layers of reality that shimmer just beyond the veil of everyday illusion. From ancient civilizations to modern neuroscience, the pineal gland has been shrouded in an aura of mystery, symbolizing not merely a biological function, but a portal to higher consciousness, where the soul's gaze pierces through the fog of material existence. Consider the echoes of antiquity. In the sacred texts of Hinduism, the Ajna chakra, positioned at the forehead's center, embodies this third eye as the seat of wisdom and clairvoyance, a vortex of energy that aligns the individual with cosmic truths. The Egyptians depicted it through the eye of Horus, a symbol of protection and enlightenment, while René Descartes, the father of modern philosophy, proclaimed the pineal as the principal seat of the soul, the point where mind and body converge in divine harmony. Yet, in our contemporary era, this gland produces melatonin, regulating sleep and wakefulness, and is speculated to release dimethyltryptamine, DMT, the spirit molecule that induces profound visionary states akin to those reported in shamanic journeys or near-death experiences. Activating this inner vision is not a mere esoteric pursuit, but a practical reclamation of innate potential, allowing one to navigate life's complexities with heightened awareness, as if tuning into a universal frequency that broadcasts guidance from the stars themselves. As we embark on this exploration, envision the pineal gland as a cosmic antenna, calcified by the sediments of modern life, fluoride in water, artificial lights disrupting natural rhythms, and the ceaseless noise of distraction, but capable of revival through intentional practices. This activation promises an awakening to inner vision, where dreams bleed into reality, synchronicities unfold like scripted destinies, and the self expands beyond ego's confines. It is a call to remember our inherent divinity, to dissolve the barriers between the seen and unseen, fostering a life of profound insight and spiritual ascension. In this narrative, we will unravel the threads of history, science, and mysticism, weaving them into a tapestry that invites you to peer inward and behold the infinite. At the heart of the third eye's activation lies the profound interplay between biology and metaphysics, where the pineal gland emerges not merely as an endocrine organ, but as a transducer of subtle energies, converting the vibrations of the cosmos into the language of human perception. This core theme revolves around the gland's role in piercing the illusion of separation, reminding us that what we perceive as solid reality is but a holographic projection, woven from the threads of consciousness itself. Ancient sages understood this as the awakening of Shiva's eye in Hindu lore, a force that dissolves Maya, the veil of deception, and reveals the unity underlying all existence. In scientific terms, the pineal gland synthesizes melatonin from serotonin, orchestrating the body's circadian rhythms in harmony with the sun's cycles. Yet its deeper function hints at a gateway to altered states, where endogenous DMT production facilitates visions akin to those in meditative trances or psychedelic explorations. This biochemical alchemy underscores a universal pattern. The microcosm of the body mirrors the macrocosm of the universe, with the gland acting as a crystalline resonator, attuned to electromagnetic fields and quantum fluctuations that blur the lines between inner thought and outer manifestation. By decalcifying this organ, through practices rooted in truth, we reclaim our innate clairvoyance, transcending the ego's limited vista to embrace a panoramic view of interconnected fates. The concept of inner vision extends beyond mere sight, encompassing intuition as a form of higher knowing, where illusions of time and space dissolve into timeless awareness. Philosophers like Plato alluded to this in his allegory of the cave, where shadows on the wall represent the deceptive world of senses, and the third eye's activation is the philosopher's ascent into the light of true forms. Similarly, in Tibetan Buddhism, the Ana, the white curl between the brows, symbolizes this enlightened perception, guiding practitioners toward bodhicitta, the awakened mind that perceives the emptiness of phenomena while affirming their interdependent dance. This activation challenges the materialist paradigm, inviting us to recognize the pineal as a seat of the soul's interface with the divine matrix, where synchronicities and precognitive dreams emerge as evidence of a responsive universe. Core to this is the theme of resonance. Just as a tuning fork vibrates in sympathy with another, so does the awakened third eye align with cosmic harmonies, unveiling deeper truths hidden beneath superficial chaos. It is here that illusions of isolation give way to the revelation of oneness, fostering a consciousness that navigates life not through blind chance, but through illuminated intent. In the shadowed annals of ancient Egypt, the myth of the Eye of Horus unfolds as a profound allegory for the awakening of inner vision, where the falcon-headed god Horus battles his uncle Set in a cosmic struggle for dominion over the realms of order and chaos. During this fierce confrontation, Set tears out Horus's left eye, casting it into the abyss of darkness, symbolizing the loss of divine perception amid the turmoil of earthly conflicts. Yet, through the wisdom of Thoth, the ibis-headed deity of knowledge and the moon, the eye is miraculously restored, transformed into the Wadjet, an emblem of wholeness and protection that grants its bearer the ability to see beyond the veil of illusion. This restored eye, often depicted as a stylized symbol with fractions representing the senses, mirrors the pineal gland's role as a hidden oracle within the brain, calcified by the battles of modern existence, but capable of renewal to illuminate higher truths. Just as Horus's reclaimed vision restores balance to the kingdom, activating the third eye dispels the shadows of ignorance, allowing one to perceive the interconnected web of existence, where every event is a thread in the grand tapestry of fate. Shifting to the fiery lore of Hindu mythology, the tale of Shiva's third eye emerges as a narrative of destructive yet enlightening power, nestled vertically upon the forehead of the destroyer god, who embodies the eternal cycle of creation and dissolution. In one ancient Puranic story, Shiva's consort Parvati playfully covers his two worldly eyes, plunging the universe into utter darkness, for without his gaze, all light and life cease. In response, Shiva manifests his third eye, a radiant beam that restores illumination but also possesses the capacity to incinerate obstacles, as seen when he reduces Kama, the god of desire, to ashes for interrupting his meditation. This eye, known as the Jnana Chakshu or Eye of Wisdom, symbolizes the pineal gland's transcendent function, an inner flame that burns away the illusions of ego and attachment, revealing the Atman, the eternal self, amid the dance of Maya. Like Shiva's gaze piercing through cosmic veils, the activated pineal fosters clairvoyant insight, where visions of past lives and future potentials arise, guiding the soul toward liberation from the wheel of samsara. Across the Mediterranean, in the mysteries of Dionysus, the Greek god of ecstasy and rebirth, the pine cone-tipped Thyrsus staff serves as a symbolic conduit to divine madness and enlightenment, echoing the pineal gland's pinecone-like shape revered in Assyrian and Babylonian art as a fertility and regeneration emblem. In Dionysian rites, initiates wield this staff to invoke altered states, transcending ordinary perception to commune with the gods, much like the gland's production of visionary compounds that blur the boundaries between the mundane and the mystical. These narratives converge on a universal motif, the third eye as a sentinel of the soul, awakening to dispel deception and embrace the infinite, where personal transformation mirrors the cosmos's eternal renewal. Transitioning from the mythic realms where gods and symbols awaken the soul's hidden sight, we now ground the activation of the third eye in the tangible rhythms of daily existence, where this inner vision becomes a practical compass for navigating the complexities of modern life. The pineal gland, once revered in ancient temples, responds to contemporary disciplines rooted in verifiable traditions, such as meditation practices drawn from yogic lineages that emphasize breath work to stimulate the Ajna chakra, fostering clarity amid the chaos of urban distractions. By incorporating simple, evidence-based routines, like exposure to natural sunlight at dawn to regulate melatonin cycles, one can begin to decalcify the gland, countering the effects of environmental toxins documented in scientific studies on fluoride accumulation, thereby enhancing intuitive decision-making in professional and personal spheres. In the flow of everyday interactions, an activated third eye manifests as heightened empathy and foresight, allowing individuals to sense underlying dynamics in relationships or anticipate outcomes in endeavors, much like how seasoned meditators report improved emotional regulation through consistent practice. Drawing from neuroscientific insights, such as those exploring DMT's role in visionary states, one might integrate microdosing of natural precursors through diets rich in tryptophan from sources like bananas and nuts to support the gland's function without venturing into unverified territories, promoting a balanced approach that aligns with health guidelines. This integration extends to creative pursuits, where artists and innovators tap into this inner vision for breakthroughs, as historical figures like Leonardo da Vinci exemplified through their intuitive leaps, blending observation with imagination to birth timeless works. Real-world implications unfold in the realm of healing, where activating the pineal aids in overcoming stress-induced ailments, as research on mindfulness shows reduced cortisol levels and enhanced brain plasticity, paving the way for resilience in an era of information overload. By weaving in rituals from indigenous traditions, such as shamanic drumming to entrain brainwaves toward theta states associated with deep insight, individuals can cultivate a life of purposeful alignment, where synchronicities guide career shifts or relational harmonies. This practical embodiment transforms abstract mysticism into lived wisdom, empowering one to discern truth from deception in a world of digital illusions, fostering communities bound by shared awakening rather than superficial bonds. Ultimately, these integrations reveal the third eye not as a relic of the past, but as a vital tool for present ascension, where inner vision illuminates paths to ethical living and collective harmony, bridging personal growth with societal evolution in subtle yet profound ways. As the first light of dawn spills across the horizon on this crisp September morning, we stand at the threshold of a transformative revelation, the journey through the third eye's awakening weaving a luminous thread through the fabric of our existence. Like a river carving its path through ancient stone, the pineal gland's activation has revealed itself as more than a biological curiosity. It is the soul's lantern, illuminating the hidden architecture of reality where the illusions of separation dissolve into the oneness of the cosmos. From the mythic battles of Horus to the meditative stillness of Shiva, from the scientific whispers of DMT to the practical rhythms of daily practice, we have traced a narrative that binds the individual to the universal, a dance of consciousness that echoes through time and space. This is not merely a tale told in shadows, but a living truth, pulsing within each of us, waiting to be remembered as the sun rises over a world yearning for higher sight. To embrace this awakening is to step into the role of co-creator, where the third eye becomes a mirror reflecting the infinite potential within, guiding us beyond the mundane toward a dimension of elevated understanding. As the clock strikes 7:31 a.m. on this Saturday, September 27th, 2025, let it mark a personal turning point, a moment to pause amid the rush of life and listen to the silent wisdom that resides in the stillness of your mind. Begin with the breath, a gentle tide that cleanses the calcified veils. Seek the sun's embrace to harmonize your rhythms, and journal the visions that arise, for in these pages, you will find the map to your ascension. This is not a call to abandon the world, but to transform it, to see through the noise of deceit and align with the authentic currents of your soul, fostering connections that uplift rather than divide. As the veils of illusion gently lift and the light of your inner vision begins to pierce the eternal night, remember that this awakening is not an end but a boundless beginning, a sacred flame kindled within the temple of your soul, destined to illuminate the paths of those who seek alongside you. In this cosmic dance of revelation, where the pineal's whisper echoes the universe's song, let your newfound sight guide you to share these ancient truths, weaving your insights into the grand tapestry of collective ascension. If the spark of this journey has ignited your spirit, honor the call by lending your energy to our shared quest. Like this vessel of wisdom, subscribe to the unseen currents that flow through our channel, and awaken notifications to receive the next whispers from the void. Drop a reflection in the comments below. Your visions may light the way for another seeker. Thank you for watching.